If you are a gamer, you definitely know about the game Ghostwire Tokyo, and if you do not know, so this video is for you, because today I'm going to discuss everything you need to know about Ghostwire Tokyo. Ghostwire Tokyo is not a horror game, but it looks like one. So firstly, Ghostwire Tokyo was released worldwide on March 25, 2022 by Bethesda Softworks and developed this master action adventurous game by Tango Gameworks. The game takes place in the Japanese state of Tokyo, when all of the city population disappears mysteriously. Deadly paranormal spirits take over the city, and the player must fight them by using ethereal weaving skills and find out the cause of their disappearance. Ghostwire is full of some truly creepy monsters like headless schoolgirls, dreadful humans with hair that grow out like gigantic spider legs, and a seemingly innocuous woman who waves a destructive pair of scissors. In this game, gamers can experience a beautifully haunted Tokyo from its traditional temples and narrow streets to its ultra-modern city view. Discover historic places like the Shibuya Crossing and Tokyo Tower, and discover a creepy, beautiful city filled with yokai vengeful souls that prowl the city street. And experience a stunningly delivered rain-soaked Tokyo with PlayStation 5 next-generation ray tracing technology and 3D audio tech provides a real-time experience to feel the supernatural powers with a unique haptic response and adaptive triggers for every combat potential and character action in-game. Another feature is devastating elemental abilities, wield a combination of upgradable elemental powers and ghost hunting skills to counter the supernatural threat. Use your delicate potential to climb the Tokyo skyline and soar over the roads to discover new missions or defeat your enemies. Ghostwire Tokyo is a first-person action-adventure game. The player can use many stunning psychic and paranormal abilities to defeat the ghosts and spirits which are haunting Tokyo. Combat director Shinichiro Hara reports the combat as karate meets magic, as the character makes use of hand movements inspired by Kuji-Kiri's hand gestures to cast spells. When an enemy loses most of their health, by beating and collecting these souls and yokai, the character will collect spirit points and resources used to upgrade their abilities. The game starts with a spirit flying over the scene of a traffic incident. The spirit is looking for a body and decides on a boy named Akito who is unconscious from the incident. Akito wakes up still, his body is under control, but the right hand is under control of the spirit. Shortly after, a haunting fog rolls in and catches anyone into a spirit. Akito is spared because of the spirit. A character named Hania Mask shows up on a screen near the area and uses spells to call for evil entities and seal the spirits away in cages all across Shibuya. Akito is told by the spirit he needs to hunt Hania down to stop him, but Akito insists the spirit let him go to the hospital to check on his sister Merit. The spirit allows Akito's spirit and some supernatural powers to help him to fight evil entities sent by Hania. When they both reach Mary's room at the hospital, they find that Hania beat them and wants to use Mary for some sort of ritual due to her unique condition being in a coma. Akito tries to interfere, and Hania himself stabs through the chest before taking Mary away. Akito talks to the spirit and agrees to help him stop Hania. KK saves Akito's life and tells him to go to a safe house set up by KK. KK revealed he was a part of the investigating team, but he failed to stop Hania. KK tells Akito to go to the Kajiri observation tower to scan the town for clues, locating one of the Hania's partners going to an underground train station. The two follow and find the underground shrine where Hania and his allies are preparing for the ritual. After, a puppet uses his power to separate KK from Akito and seal him away powerless. Akito manages to escape and head back to KK's house to figure out how to find KK. There he meets KK's old friend. Rinkawa gives him KK's commuter pass containing a picture of KK's wife and son. Rinko also tells Akito that he is still connected to KK and uses their connection to reunite him. Just as the two reunite, a pillar of light appears that indicates Hania has started his ritual. The two chase after Hania and challenge him as he starts the ritual. The other two Hania's allies reveal themselves as puppets made by Hania's wife and daughter. Akito fights with Hania's daughter and defeats her. KK has Akito extract used to make the puppet. They are too late and Hania releases a giant spirit monster upon the town. Hania travels deep into toxic fog. Impossible to follow on foot, KK reveals that Rinko made a custom bike able to pass through the toxic fog. Then the two took off into the fog. KK puppet attacked in the way and the bike was destroyed. Afterward, at the entrance of Tokyo Tower, both are attacked by the mother puppet, and they are able to defeat and free it as well. When they climb to the skyline, Hania takes Mary and jumps into the giant monster's mouth. The two are again attacked by the KK puppet, but together they defeat and free it as well. Afterward, they both follow Hanya and jump into the giant monster's mouth to stop Hanya. The two heroes catch up to Hanya as he opens a direct door to the underworld. Mary's spirit stops Hanya and blasts into the gate. Soon both heroes finish him and free all spirits Hanya captured. The spirit of Alito's parents arrive to escort Mary to the afterlife as Akito promises her that he will lead a good life from then on. Then Akito returns to the living world as KK's spirits leave his body. Hopefully this helps, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more gaming content like this in the future. Thank you.